Good evening. My name is Sakari. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I really enjoy cooking. Tonight we are going to make a sausage gravy and put that over homemade biscuits. The version I'm making is actually vegan. It won't have any meat or any animal products, but the version that Kosuke is making will be with actual meat. So you'll get to see two different versions. Thank you for joining us today.
こんにちは。本日クッキングのイベントの講師を務めさせていただきます、スカリと申します。スカリはアメリカのロスからのキッチンで今回イベントの中継をさせていただいております。今回の、講師のスカリはベジタリアンでして、ベジタリアンですので、基本的に肉や魚などは使わない料理になるんですが、スカリは本日、ヘルシーなベジタリアン風のホームメイドのビスケットにソースをかけたものを料理いたします。で、左の画面にいますスタッフのエムラに関しては通常通りの、ホームメイドのビスケットにグレービー、ソーセージグレービーのベジタリアンでないものの料理をご紹介したいと思います。
はい、それでは、今日一緒に先生と一緒に料理させてもらうので、よろしくお願いします。ソーセージを作るって言って、ベジタリアンでどうやってソーセージ作るんだろうと思うかもしれないですけど、またそこは後々作りながら説明させていただくので、はい、本日はどうもよろしくお願いいたします。
Okay, so we are actually going to begin by making the biscuits first. So, Kosuke, let's start measuring out the ingredients. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we have everything for the biscuits. Do you have flour?
まず先にビスケットの方から。
Okay, good. Do you have baking powder?
I have baking powder.
Okay, good. Do you have salt?
Salt, yes.
Okay. And sugar, white sugar?
White sugar?
Okay, good. And the recipe calls for shortening. It's healthier actually to use butter or margarine. I'm actually using margarine. So the brand is called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. See, not butter.
Okay.
スカリはヘルシー志向なので通常バターを使いますが、今回スカリはバターのようなマーガリンを使うそうです。
Okay, and the last ingredient is milk. I'm actually using soy milk.
Soy milk. I'm using low-fat milk actually this time.
You don't have
low-fat milk.
Oh, that's okay. Mine is low fat too. See?
Okay,
Yeah.
low-fat milk.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, let's use a large mixing bowl and measure out 2 cups of flour.
ボウルを用意してください。
2 cups of flour.
まず、の小麦粉を。
Okay, so now I have 2 cups of flour in my mixing bowl. Okay. After that, we are going to add a tablespoon of baking powder. 1 tablespoon. So you should have your measuring cups. 1 tablespoon, about this size, of baking powder.
今、スカリ先生が見せていただいたサイズの 小さじの量のベーキングパウダーを入れます。
Okay. You only need about a teaspoon of salt. Where did my top go for my baking powder? I took it off and then put it somewhere. Here. Okay. All right. So a teaspoon of salt. So here we
Okay.
go.
10 tablespoon of baking powder and teaspoon of salt.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can. Do you want me to wait? Let me wait.
Sorry, I'm a bit slow there.
It's okay. So I'm putting in 1 teaspoon of salt.
小さじ少々の塩を入れます。
Okay, do you have the salt in? Salt, baking powder, and flour so far, Kosuke?
Well, I just like literally finished adding baking powder, and I'm doing
Salt right now? Okay, go ahead and do the salt. Okay.
Okay, done.
Perfect. All right, the next step is to add the sugar. We need 1 tablespoon of white sugar.
1 tablespoon of water.
スプーン1杯分の白砂糖を入れます。
Okay. Now, once you have all of those dry ingredients mixed in, use your hand and mix them around together. So I'm
Okay.
mixing my ingredients with my hand.
今入れたすべてのものを手でかき混ぜます。
Okay, now that the ingredients are mixed pretty thoroughly, we can add the margarine. You need about a third cup of margarine or shortening or butter. So a third of a cup. Now this is a tip. The margarine, when you buy it and put it in the refrigerator, it gets really thick and hard. So when you're baking and making biscuits, something like this, it's good to take the margarine out or the butter out and let it sit for a little while so it's softer and it's easier to measure.
通常バターやマーガリンなどは冷蔵庫に入れると硬くなってしまうんですが、料理する前にしばらく外に置いて柔らかくしておくと測りやすいので、料理をする前に出しておくことをお勧めしますということです。
See, it just squeezes right in instead of being really hard. So when I put my cup inside, it'll scoop right out.
で今、スカリ先生が見せていただいたように、その柔らかくなった状
Okay,
態
I
で
wasn't watching. Did you put the butter in yet?
あると測りや
No,
すい
not yet, not yet.
Okay, good, okay.
The top.
Okay, so your flour's mixed?
My flour's mixed. Yes, salt, baking powder, and flour. They're all mixed.
Oh, okay. All right, now all you need to do is measure out 1/3 cup of margarine.
1/3 cup. Okay.
3分の1カップのバターもしくはマーガリンなど
Or butter or shortening.
ですね。
Some people
バタ
that
ーや
bake
マーガリンなどの
use lard,
3分の1
but
カ
that's
ップ
very unhealthy.
I got
Okay, so I've got-
shortening.
Yeah, shortening's a little unhealthy too, but you know, some people like the flavor. I'm fine with margarine. I think you'll be okay with butter if you're using butter.
Okay, I think I'll just use a bit of shortening, but because my margarine is in the fridge, so
Oh,
I think it's hot.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so go ahead and just use your finger
Yeah,
to.
you told me I use margarine in the last minute, so I just.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I should. You know, but I didn't think about that until a until later, like after giving you the recipe. I thought today, let me take out the margarine because I don't want to sit there scraping it out of the container.
右
Okay,
画
so
面のスカリはマーガリンを使っておりまして、左のスタッフのコースに関してはショートニングを使って料理をしております。
okay, so I'm just cleaning out my measuring cups because I might have to use them later. So I don't want them to sit with flour, and I have to use it to measure out some milk, soy milk. Okay. So, all right, my hands are clean now. All right, so do you have the shortening in there?
No, not yet.
Okay, go ahead, take your time, that's fine.
I kept it in a room temperature, but it's still really hard.
Really, the shortening?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I have to about the right amount.
You know what you
I measure it properly, but I think I have put it
You know what you
the
could
right
do?
amount in. And
If you take the margarine out of the refrigerator and put it under hot water, it'll moisten also. You can do that.
oh yeah, but I think it's too late. I already put shortening in.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, okay. That's fine. All right, then let's move on to the next one, which is the milk. We need 1 cup of milk.
1カップのミルクを次は入れます。1カップの牛乳ですね。
Okay, so we're doing 1 cup of milk. And we're going to use our hands to mix everything.
Okay.
So just mix everything until it's, doughy. See how mine is? Let's see, let me back it up. See?
Okay.
で、牛乳を入れたところでまた手で全てをかき混ぜていきます。
Okay, just keep mixing it around. Make sure you get all of the flour.
It's really cold. I should have kept milk out of fridge as well.
That's okay.
The milk is still cold and it's making something harder and it's real cold.
Well, mine is cold too. Here, this is what my dough looks like so far. But it's going to change as I keep mixing it around.
Okay.
So just keep mixing it. It actually takes about 10 minutes to start getting thick enough to actually put on the board.
ビスケットを焼き上げる前にこのように混ぜるのにだいたい10分ほど必要ということです。10分ほどこのように手で混ぜていただきます。
So it's getting thicker and thicker as you moved around. My hands are full of it now. See? The texture is starting to change a little. Okay. Now, once your texture gets a little sticky like this, Kosuke, we're going to stop and start cutting up our sausage and let it sit for a minute.
Okay.
So let me scrape all of this dough
画
off.
面で見れたようなぐらいの状態になりましたら一旦置きまして。
What do you think, Scary?
Let me see.
Oh
yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, see how my hand is? I'm scraping the dough off. Yeah, perfect.